were the shadow to my light. Did you feel us? Another star, you fade away.
Hey, what is up, buttercups? It is Amy and Jared Love. Oh, you forgot your helmet. Come here, break. Yep. We're running a little on the later side today. Here.
It's funny when it's not so funny.
One second here. There we go. Go ahead. Give me a kiss. I love you. Yes, the little man's bus is here already, so. Be a good boy today. Yeah, so he's off to school. It is Wednesday morning. Yeah, it's very hot, sticky, humid. It feels like it's about 90 degrees already, and it's like 6:30 in the morning. So, yeah, so he seems to be doing okay as far as school goes, which is a good thing. It's great that the bus driver's different too. They've actually been showing up early, which is phenomenal. The E that's on the bus cracks me up. The E that's on the bus is the same from last year, but the driver's different. So Melissa actually, from what I understand, she actually doesn't even work doing bus driver stuff anymore. Her father last year, I don't know if you all remember from my vlogs before, but her father passed away last year. He got into a really bad accident. And ironically, her father was the owner of a company called George's Tree Service. And he was the owner, and tragically he got hit by a car the one day from an older guy driving who wasn't paying attention, of course, and wasn't paying attention to caution signs that George put out, and he ended up like hitting like George on the road. And unfortunately the man was killed. And so her mother has been running the business at this point, not really sure what to do. And I've already told her, I said, if you have problems with billing or anything else, give me a call, let me know, because that's kind of like my niche. That's what I do. She's like, oh, I really appreciate that. Well, come to find out, she actually quit her bus driver job, so she's able to help her mother run her dad's business. Yeah, kind of sad, but that's okay. I mean, you know, it is what it is, and people have to make career choices for different reasons, I guess, right? Yeah, so we are up, raring to go on Wednesday morning. I have my workaround going on. It's going to be a not so great day. It got me in the warehouse today. And our heat index here in Pennsylvania today is supposed to be reaching about 102. Yeah. The warehouse has no air conditioning, just saying. Just got a really, really, really large industrial size fan. And that's about it. So, yeah, I'm preparing myself to sweat off probably about 20 pounds today. Whatever. You know what? Sweat never killed anybody. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so now I got a few minutes to myself. I don't have to leave for work right away because I don't have to be until 8 with being in the warehouse, which is fine by me. So, probably gonna relax for a little bit, catch up on some emails and stuff like that, and see how the whole school thing goes, see how we do on day 2. Hey, what's up? Good morning, and what is up, my buttercups? It is Amy. And Mr. J-Dog is already off to school. Yeah, funny enough, I don't know why these people, we have a neighborhood across the street, they feel the need to walk their dogs on our lawns, and it really pisses me off. And this one guy individually, the dog's beautiful, but the guy's ignorant as shit, and he doesn't, like, pick up after his dog or anything. I swear, I hate that. I hate that. The fact that we are not even allowed to have animals in the complex, and we get yelled at. I know at one point one of those animals actually took a dump on my lawn already. So, yeah, I don't know what the heck the problem is. But anyhow, a little off track there. Today is our IEP meeting. Little man's off to school. I'm probably gonna have to start waking up a little earlier because the school bus literally has been here really, really early. It's been getting here like, I mean, the pickup letter said that he would be picked up by like 6:25 every morning. Well, literally, like, we just walked out the door at 6:15 and the bus was already here. So I'm gonna have to probably try to make the effort in waking up just a tad bit earlier and get us off to school, you know. Yeah, so yeah, we got the IEP meeting today and all that stuff. That should be fun times, let me tell you. Sat down with our advocate yesterday on the phone because she's not able to actually make the meeting today. She had another one lined up already. So the advocate, you know, went through like a series of questions I should be asking and stuff like that. And it sounds like most of the stuff she was suggesting, I kind of would have done it already. But now that, like, I have an advocate kind of like to support what I'm asking, you know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit better at least. So, yeah. So it should be a fun-filled day, let me tell you. I'm going to be in the market today. It's a market day today, thank God. Yesterday, I did not even close the vlog out because it was so God bless it hot out. By the time I got home, I was a hot, sweaty mess. I mean, my shirt from here down to the middle of my stomach was just drenched. I could have wrung myself out. Yeah, so if any weight I gained over the last couple weeks, because I went to the doctor and they said I gained 12 pounds back. I probably lost it yesterday, most likely. just for the basis of, guess what? You sweated it out. So, yeah. So we're right now, like, going to head to Shady Brook and do our market day thing today and all that great stuff. And, yeah, see kind of like where the rest of the day takes us, I guess, at this point. I guess I'll update y'all later and let you know how the IEP meeting went and everything to kind of, like, get y'all up to date. So, other than that, I will see y'all in a bit. Hey, what's up, buttercups? It is Amy and Jared Love. Give me a kiss. His bus is on his way. So, I'm just going to get him on the bus real quick, and we're going to give you an update. Hey, guys, what is going on? Hey, I had to turn a light on. It's a very, very gloomy morning. I don't know what's going on with the bus here. Okay. I thought there was a problem on the bus. Yeah, okay. But anywho, yeah, we are actually going to stop at the Wawa this morning. Mama got paid. So I'm going to get me some coffee. Some well-deserved coffee. We had our IEP meeting yesterday. Very, very successful. I actually probably, and I'd say the last 5 meetings that I have had with this school district, this is probably the one that I've had that had the most positive outcome. And there was just, it just didn't feel like Jared bashing at that point. You know what I mean? The new teacher is actually someone who kind of knows Jared. She was going through, she went through this summer with him with the ESY program. So she got a little bit of a bird's eye view of what she would be dealing with and whatnot. Yeah, so the first thing that she said that really kind of struck a chord with me, she said, I understand, she said there was a lot of problems last year. She said, at this point, I don't even want to look at the old IEP. I want to make my own. Now, to me, that's like perfect because she's not following suit of the previous people that had may or may not made mistakes over the last year or two that we've been having problems. So she's like, I want to start, you know, fresh. She's like, I want to get a new evaluation done on him. She said, I want to see what grade level he's at. Because she agrees with me that there's a lot more potential there than what was being tapped into over the last year or two. So I'm like right on board with that. So, yeah, he did very good sitting there too. He was in the meeting with us and a little latency, you know, having to sit around or whatever, but he did really well. Yeah, we went over everything. We went over this vest thing, the weighted vest. The weighted vest for Jared anyway, not necessarily for everybody else, but for Jared, it's just not an option, I don't think, because if anything, it probably irritates him more than it does calm him down. So we are eliminating that. And shoot, I forgot to pack it in his dang bag. Shoot. But I did remember his headphones and his gym gear this morning. So at least that's a plus. So we are now going to do the helmet still on the bus, which that he does need because with the pressure thing and all that stuff. I relayed Jonathan's name and phone number to the teacher to relay to his new one-on-one. They actually finally gave him a one-on-one. The woman who is going to be working with him has a child herself who is on the spectrum, so she has some kind of, minor knowledge of, what she's dealing with at least. So I'll take it. And I specifically said to the teacher, I said, she's going to be the one that Jonathan's probably going to want to communicate with the most if she's going to be doing a lot of the intervening, with behaviors and stuff like that. So that information is going to be relayed. And, yeah, so, I mean, like, we covered a whole heck of a lot at this meeting. We were there for a good hour and 15 minutes or so. Yeah, so, and even my team, they were ecstatic. They were like, wow, they said that was really a nice change up, But yeah, he has a new teacher, a new aide, new case manager, new bus driver, new other aides that are in the classroom. So it's a whole new spiel for him, which is good. It's a fresh start for him. So, but he'll still be able to graduate with the rest of his classmates, that he's been going to school with. So he'll still have the same classmates, but just different teachers and whatnot. So he's doing really well with that. Alright guys, so stopped and got my coffee. I've been hankering for coffee all week, I haven't had any money to get some, so I'm macchiato. We also discussed about OT, PT, all that great stuff. Physical therapy, not so much. We always are worrying about his legs, because when he was younger, he had a very hard time with tippy-toe walking. And for those parents that have children on the spectrum, some of them that you do know, for sensory reasons, they like to walk on their tippy toes. It feels good to them. Well, with him, it got to an extreme where his calf muscles start to atrophy, actually. And we had to go into, that's where we started to go to karate, because karate, they gave him all kinds of special exercises and stretches to do, and so on and so forth. He still likes doing the karate too, and actually we've had like the last 2 weeks off, because between starting school and the holiday coming up and everything, and it's been just cray-cray. But yeah, we went over the PT part, but I found out, now, occupational therapy includes kind of like life skills stuff. It includes personal care stuff, teaching them how, working on fine motor skills and stuff like that. His fine motor skills are okay, but definitely could use some work. It's really dark. There you go. Yeah, they just could use a little fine tuning, if you will. Well, the OT, they only give him 30 minutes every month, not every week, every month. And I'm like, and I looked at my BSc worker, and he looked at me. I was like, that's like a minute a day. It's just like, what is that supposed to do? So they're going to request for some more time, to be spent on OT. Also, we went over his speech therapy. Well, I found that he only gets 30 minutes of speech therapy once a week, and that's in a group. It's not even a one-on-one. And I'm like, yeah, that can't happen. I mean, it's good that the group is good to happen, but he needs a separate session on his own. So they're going to add like a 30-minute speech for him every week, which is also going to include fixing the thing with the tablet, because we're still having problems with this product on the tablet. It's called Cough Drop is the name of the program that they use, and it's just way too over detailed, and to the point where I don't even know if he really knows what he's doing when he's using it. So, and he'll use it to play on it, but he won't even touch it barely at home. I don't know if it frustrates him or just can't be bothered with it. I have no idea. So, yeah, so a lot of that crap was all addressed yesterday, and of course, and this was the biggest surprise for me. I did break it to them, and I told them, I said, and guess what? We are weaning him off of his medication. And it was funny because the counselor, Rachel, who was there, she actually just gave me this look and just smiled. I was like, oh, okay, you know. And I was waiting for the, oh, well, you know, he needs to be medicated, and da-da-da. I was waiting for all that. None of that happened. They were right on board, and I told them the scenario, and I told them what the doctor had said. I said, you know, we've tried so many different variations of medications, from sedatives to you name it. Like, we've done ADHD meds, stimulants, non-stimulants, we've done mood stabilizers, and none of them worked for him. So, you know, I told him, I said, the doctor suggested, she said, well, we've tried everything at this point, let's try nothing. So the teacher kind of liked that in a way. Like, she kind of gave me this kind of quirky looking smile look, and she's like, okay, that makes sense. I was like shocked. So she asked how far down on his meds he is now, and I said, actually, I said, we've gone from a 10 ml twice a day to now we are down to a 2. And they both like kind of almost jaw dropped, like, wow, okay, you know. And I said, to be honest with you, I said, nothing has changed behavior-wise, not for the better or the worse. I said, we have had no change of intensity, frequency, nothing. I said, you know, we're still dealing with the same behaviors, it's just no medicine. That's the only difference. So, yeah. Hold on one second. I gotta go tap Mac. Okay, so, anyhow, I had to go tap Mac because my one friend at work was kind enough to lend me 20 bucks the other day. I want to make sure I get that back to her. So, then another friend of mine actually gave me a pack of cigarettes to hold me over for the week until I got paid, so that was nice. I owe them money. I want to make sure they get paid. So, we're now heading to Shady Brook, so hopefully, you know, like I said, with this IEP meeting, it seemed to have turned out really extraordinarily well. I was very, very pleased when I left. I know the last couple times I've left IEP meetings, I have been miserable, angry, pissed, you name the variety of emotions, but nothing ever on the positive side. So, yeah, so it's a positive start to the school year. Monday we have off school because it is Labor Day. And also, as a special announcement, my girl Emily, it is her 22nd birthday today on August 31st. 22 years old. That girl, I'm telling you, she's grown up quicker than I can blink, I'm telling you. So I want to wish a very, very happy birthday to my girl Emily, and, you know, hopefully she has a fun time tomorrow. We're going to have a little gathering at the family house at Grammy Rakowski's, and we're going to, you know, have some dinner and whatnot. I don't know if they're going to grill or just have a dinner or what they're doing. So, yeah, so it's going to be nice. Then tomorrow, we also, during the day, have a baby shower we're going to. My good friend Shelly Belly, her daughter is actually having her baby shower tomorrow. So I am picking up a hoagie tray for them, along with some guac and all that great stuff. So, yeah, it should be a fun time. It's going to be a fun, eventful day tomorrow, very busy tomorrow. So I don't know how much vlogging I'm going to actually be able to do. I might be able to get some done. I'd like to get some pictures of the Shelly Belly with her Nicole and stuff like that. And yeah, Nicole's getting plump right around the middle. She's getting that bread in the oven's almost done. She's not a very small person, but she's very skinny. And like, boy, is she showing. Like, she's in her 8th month and she looks like she's having twins. She's having a boy. So it's going to be a big boy. I think she's going to have a bigger boy than she's expecting. And, yeah, so everything seems to be going well on that end, I guess. And, yeah. So I'm going to stop the vlog for now and probably start up a new one or whatnot. But, yeah, that's about the updates with the IEP and everything. I want to make sure y'all guys, you know, knew what was going on. So for further notification, make sure you ring that bell. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe button, and, you know, favorite, all that great stuff. And
afraid our aim is out of sight. Wanna see